running between patients, and then I will park and chat for a while. Where I am able to do so. I want to wish anyone who shows up a good morning. If you watch this on replay, if I post it, if anyone shows up, we'll be good. Otherwise, like I said, we'll be driving. And with reception, it may be dropping in and out. I don't even know if it's going to work right. So we'll just give it a try while I drive. So, oh, I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe weekend and a happy 4th of July. And I hope it wasn't too crazy. Things were really quiet down here. I expected more lively celebrations this year, and there weren't any. Well, someone already gave me a like, but I don't see them. Hi, whoever you are, welcome. Throw me a comment in the chat so I can see who you are and say thank you for showing up. I'm going to be driving here for a little bit between patients, and then we'll sit down and chat for a while. So about a 5-10 minute drive, and then we'll be where I can visit a little bit more. But I wanted to get this up and running. Hope you had a wonderful holiday and that it was safe and a good relaxing time. Hopefully with family and friends. Here we go. So driving through a small town called Alamo, Texas. If you were to take a look at the map, you'd see that the Rio Grande River defines the southern border of Texas. If you don't know that, now you do. And it runs in kind of a horizontal line across the map with a bunch of towns lined up along it. We have McAllen, Texas, and Brownsville, Texas, which are pretty well known, as well as Harlingen. Those are three of the major cities, all with populations of around 100 to 200,000 people in them, so they're fairly big. And then you have like little pearls on a string every 5 miles or so, another little town. And this one is, like I said, called Alamo, Texas, named, of course, after the Alamo. I got a work message. Okay, good. Not anything vital. And hey, number two's here. Hi, number two. Who are you? Actually, who's number one? Number three, too. Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming. We're doing a quick drive between patients, and then I'm going to be sitting and chatting for a bit with you all. Hope you all had a wonderful and a happy 4th of July, and that you all were safe. So I appreciate you popping in. And we're going to talk about Texas a little bit. We're going to talk about a little bit about patients, and then, of course, I'll show you my carry for the day. And this will be the Monday morning wrap up. And so I wanted to talk about, I know a lot of people official live streams for giveaways, and I wanted to talk about doing possibly giveaways here in the future. As I hit 1,000 subs, I'll be doing a large one. At that point, even if I have to give away all my own knives to do so, I will still do so, just because I appreciate people giving me their time and energy, so to speak. It's very kind of you. Please throw some chats in so I can see who's here, because at this point, all I see is a number, and because I'm driving, it's not giving me not giving. It's not really telling me who you are. So please, I would love to hear from you and know who you are. But otherwise, thank you for being here. Today being Monday, is one of my relatively slow days, but I've already had two patients this morning. Both of them, of course, elderly. I do geriatrics. Good morning. Who do we have? Joe. Hi, Joe. Huggy Wuggy. Hi, Huggy Wuggy. Nice to meet you. I am not familiar with you. Do you have another screen name? And if not, welcome. I appreciate you showing up and hanging out with us in a live stream. Generally, we talk about knives here, but I'll talk about just about anything. Trying to build up in my subspace and my view time. So if you want to give me your time and share with me, I am deeply appreciative. Be subscribed. When I hit 1,000K, we'll be having a decent giveaway. If you go back in my channel videos and look at the other giveaways I've done, I don't do very many, but I think they're very nice. So I sincerely expect that people will appreciate what I have to give them when we do a giveaway coming up here at 1,000K. which of course will be a live stream. And we'll figure all that out in the future. Right now, I'm traveling between patients and just hanging out and talking with y'all. I've got to travel from a little town here called Alamo, Texas, to another little town called Weslaco, Texas. I was describing how they're all kind of lined up like pearls on a necklace, if you will. Every little town, all up and down the Rio Grande Valley here. If you don't know, I live in South Texas. It's the Rio Grande Valley. Uh, we are at the furthest south in the United States you can go and still be in the continental United States, I believe. Um, Although, I mean, some of the keys, are a little more south than us, I think. But otherwise, it's pretty darn close. And South Texas is freaking hot. People don't realize how big Texas is. I am 4 hours south of San Antonio. Now, to put that in perspective, I grew up in Indianapolis, and Indianapolis is 3 hours away from Chicago. With Chicago's many millions of people and Indianapolis's 1.5 million or whatever it is. Yeah, that's the kind of distance that Texas is. Texas is big. It is really big. If you, I drove to Vegas one time, cutting across Texas. It was insane. We drove, two of us driving straight through, 23.5 hours straight through to get out of Texas before we could even get into New Mexico, I think. Um, or is it Arizona? I think it's Arizona. Sorry. One of the two of them. I'd have to look at a map right now. And of course, I'm driving, so that ain't gonna happen. Uh, but yeah, it was an insanely long drive. I see a bunch of people that popped in and out and are checking it out, and then I see that looks like only two of you all are left and sticking it out. Well, thanks for sticking it out with me. I will be parking here in 5-10 minutes and giving a little bit of chat about pocket knives. In the meantime, I'll carry on a running conversation with y'all, and if you post in the live stream, I can look down and see it every once in a while. Had a patient today. Oh my lord, wonderful lady, 101 years old, and walking around with a walker. The family kind of supervising, but wow, 101. If I live to be 101, I hope I am as mobile, because that's not very common. Most of the time, people that I'm dealing with, well, you'd be surprised. I've regularly had people in their 40s and 50s. They can't move, can't walk, can't get out of a chair, and it's really frightening to think about, as I get older, and I'm sure that the rest of you all, as you get older, it ends up being frightening to think about as well. Aging is a scary thing, but I can tell you that the more active that you are, get out and move around, stand up and sit down every hour. Stand up and sit down 4 or 5 times. Oh, no one wants to be here and listen to me complain about exercise. All right. Either that or I lost my signal. Either way. Oh well. Hopefully y'all come back. Yeah, someone came back. I'm probably dropping in and out. I don't know. I can't tell on this end. If I am, I'm sorry. But once I get up here and park, we'll hang out and talk. In fact, I think I can do that right now. Uh, I'm almost to a truck stop where I can hang out and talk. Hey, Snuggly, you're still here? Thank you. I appreciate it. Huggy. I'm so bad with names. Huggy. So, Huggy, tell me about yourself. I've been telling you about me, but again, I'm not familiar with your scream name, and we all do a lot of lives, so I'm kind of curious who you are. Say hello and introduce yourself a little bit. Um, I've been uh, I've been doing videos and YouTube since 2012, but I haven't really made a push to break that 1K subscription barrier and that 4,000 hours of view time that you're supposed to have, which is insane. I mean, how's anyone supposed to really rack that up without doing live streams? Yeah, 4,000 hours of view time. I mean, like someone like Middle Complex, yeah, you can rack it up. When you're getting 1,000 views on a 30-minute video, or 10,000 views on a 30-minute video, you can rack it up. but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty hard to do. So hopefully, by doing live streams, we can rack it up that way. Sorry if you caught that face. Someone was being a moron in front of me in a parking lot. So, all right, I am back. So let's see if we have things. You also make videos. Tell me your channel name so I can check you out. I am always interested in looking at someone else's videos. Absolutely. So, you're not going to be able to probably post the full channel name, but you can probably post most of it. Is it Huggy Wuggy dash IK is your screen name, or do you have a separate channel name? When I post this, I'll take a look later and track you down, and I'll give you a subscribe. So please like and subscribe mine too. But yeah, I'm always willing to check out people and subscribe, and hopefully hopefully we find a common interest stuff. Netherlands, very nice. Do you do outdoor stuff like bushcrafting, or is it community based? Or thank you, I appreciate it. If it's community based, by all means, I'm very interested in learning more about the Netherlands. Also, very interested in learning about the bushcrafty stuff. You have a beautiful country there, at least from what I've seen. So I'm looking forward to tracking you down and subscribing to your channel here. Aska B4K4I. I'm gonna just call you Aska, okay? Because I don't know that I can do that. But say, hey, thank you, hello. I appreciate you popping in, and I don't know why it's not showing that I have any viewers in here, even though you are both here. But hey, thank you for being here. As I was talking about South Texas, oh, I did promise to show you some knives. Today, my carry for Monday, my Carta Monday, if you will, is the Benchmade Mini Adamas. And notice I said it right. This is the limited edition from SHOT Show. And I'll be able to get this thing to focus on it. In Crewwear. Very nice knife. Excellent action. Love the knife. Also, I always carry a knife down my side pocket. Usually, I carry the Chris Reeves small Sabinza, but today I wanted to show you all something else interesting, for anyone who wanted to come in and show up, and that is the PK one, Pena Knives one, also in my Carta. This comes with like a blue and gold anno, which I took off. Someone else had already tried to do stuff with it, and yeah, I took it off. But yeah, very, very cool blade shape, very cool knife. PK1 is the first Pena knives, also called the Lanny clip from the clip point. And brings up a topic I was going to actually talk about here this morning. I was thinking about it earlier, which is the way I collect. I collect knives in a couple different ways, a bunch of different ways, and I go through phases. And one of those phases was collecting first production knives. It doesn't have to be like the first production I can Benchmade with them, although I did have some, or I do have some. But mainly the first knife that a maker puts out, like the PK1. It's the first one. I have first edition Vero Axon. It's the first knife that Vero put out, and so I wanted to grab it and have one. And so yeah, that's one of the ways I collect. And then I've also collected blade steels at times. I've collected all kinds of things. Let's see. Hey, Robert. Hi, Robert. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, PK1 is a cool knife. It's an S35VN, Brown Micarta sub frame lock, and yeah, it's a pretty knife. Very slicey, very sharp. So I carry it down here in my side pocket for my scrubs. As my backup, and I thought I would share that with y'all. How do you all collect? I'm curious. Do you all collect by knife type, brand? I know a lot of people will collect only Spydercos. That's their. Hey, thank you, Aska, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yes, please. I'm trying to do a drive to get to 1,000 subscribers and break through that barrier. I'm in the low 900s right now, and I appreciate every single subscription. And keep on the lookout, because at 1K I will do a nice giveaway. I like to pay back. I don't do a lot of giveaways. I don't do them every live stream or anything like that yet. Maybe I will in the future if I have the resources. Right now I don't. But when I do them, I like to do nice ones. In the past, I've given away Protex, um, for example, and in fact, I like to give away Protex. They're very nice knives. So we'll see how it goes. Indonesia. Yeah, if you're out of the country, though, participating in a giveaway becomes very difficult. Trying to send things to another country, man, the importation and exportation of yeah, it's people don't like that, and they tend to be very picky. So, but I will probably do a giveaway for those people who are out of the country, that doesn't have a knife, has other stuff in it. I think I have a fulcrum. I think I have a Vero fulcrum pry bar that's really nice, that I got way back and have never used. And so, since I never use it, I figure I will maybe throw it out there. Here's the pry bar I use. This is a custom made titanium milled piece that the reason I carry it has the oxygen chuck there in the middle. And um, yeah, it's a decent pry bar, little little bit in it. And that's it. I've used the heck out of this thing, though, most of the time for a bottle opener, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I carry it with me all the time in case I do have to open an oxygen tank or something for somebody. I have that right there. Um, and that's let's see. Might as well do a pocket dump. Other equipment I carry. Let's see here. Since I'm hanging out and I have people hanging out that haven't been here before, I do carry an Olight. This is the I-16. It was their anniversary edition, collector's edition in copper, and I struggle with the switch not wanting to disengage and stay off. So, um, beads. I like beads. Are you all familiar with the concept of what's called a begleri? If not, I do have a couple videos on my channel. But basically, it is a set of weighted beads that is basically an old school Greek fidget toy. And or they used to do it as contests to show off, and it's pretty cool. I carry one around with me, and yeah, it's a fun little thing when you're sitting around bored, and you can do all kinds of tricks with it, where you flip it up in the air and catch it and all that stuff. Um, Hey, Huggy, thank you. I appreciate it. And no worries. I thank you for even stopping in and visiting with me. I really do appreciate it. And thank you all for stopping in, everyone who has. So anyway, Begleri, look it up. It's an interesting toy. There's a guy online called Squarespace who does a lot of that stuff. You might want to check it out. Anyway, so Huggy, you have a good day and take care of yourself. And I hope that you are safe there. Um, and I look forward to checking out your channel. Thank you for sharing with me. And thank you. I will get to 100 subs, 1,000 subs. I really haven't pushed hard. This is my first attempt to really start pushing hard, so I appreciate every single one that you give me. The subs and views, appreciate it a lot. So if anyone else is here, I still see some people here. Good. So another thing I carry in my pocket, I carry one of these lights tools. I don't even remember which one this is, but titanium with a bunch of bits in it, and some more beads, some big Larry stuff. So there you go. All right, one more time with the knives. Today's carry, in case you missed it earlier, is the Benchmade Mini Adamus, and it's the SHOT Show special from a couple years back in red burgundy micarta, and it's a limited edition and a pretty cool knife. Backup knife, PK1, first edition Pena knives, and there we go. All right, so I will most likely be running a live stream tomorrow again, about the same time, just when I get time between things, maybe even a little earlier. And and I hope any and all who wish to come in and join me. I'll be carrying different knives again tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'll be carrying my tantos. I'll bring a pair of tantos with me. Tento, tanto, tanto, tanto. I don't know how do you say it. I'll be bringing those with me, and we can show those off tomorrow. I've got a couple interesting ones. I've got the Dam Designs Yokoi, which is a really nice tanto. It's pretty aggro, pretty aggressive. It's a nice knife. Anyway, thank you all for coming and checking out my videos. I really, really, really appreciate it, and thank you for subscribing. Those 2 new subscribers. Yeah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I really, really do. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully in the next one. If not, for sure Wednesday between patients. Tomorrow is my day off. I do run errands, but I will likely sit down and throw out a video for 20, 30 minutes just to get it out there. But anyway, thank you all for coming. You all have a wonderful day. Bless you all. Now, I'll see if I can get this to post. You'll get an extra 2 minutes of me fiddling around with this thing trying to post. So you all take care. Bless you.